So what is a variable? Let's discuss about variable concept. So as I mentioned in the class, you have a variables, one of the member in the class. Variable, methods, constructors, blocks. These are the members of a class. And variable is one of the main member in the class. And why you will use a variable is, it is used to store the data in the memory location. Why variable concept you will use? To store the data. You want to store data, where you will store it. So we need some concept, right? That concept is called variable. So variable is used to store the value in a memory location. So basically every variable has a data type first, then variable name and value will be there. So this is the order: data type, variable name, and you want to assign a value, then first assignment operator, then value will be there. You just want to declare a variable, you just have data type, variable name, that's it. No assignment operator, you are not assigning the value. If you don't want to assign the value, assignment operator should not use. So the type of variable, so which defines, okay, so here the type, so tells you what type of data you are storing there, and whether it is integer type, character, string, or class type, interface type, what type of data you are storing, that's a data type. Or array data type. So what is that? So the data type, you are going to tell very clearly what data type you want to store. And then name. So name is to distinguish between the two variables. How you can distinguish the variables using this name. Based on the name only you can distinguish that. And also you can have a value, what value you want to store, what object, so what specific object you want to store, what data you want to store, what information you want to store in that variable. It's all depends on that variable value. So it can be a data, it can be an object, it can be an information which you want to store. That's the value. And see, the naming conventions of a variable is so very important. All the naming conventions, make sure you follow them. See, these are the bad practices. So bad practices, you should know. So what are the bad practices? What is the best practices? Best practices are, so you have to use a camel case for naming the variable, and it should be alphanumeric. Your first letter should be alphabet lowercase. How to start the variable name? Variable name should start with alphabet lowercase. And then you can have a numbers later. First alphabet should be there with lowercase. Then numbers you can add. So alphanumerics you can add. You can give a name for the variable. Both alphabets and numbers you can give for a variable. You cannot give numbers first and then letters. That's not correct way. Okay, and also you should not give capital letter for the variables. That's not a best practice. So your variable should start with a lowercase alphabet. It should not start with a number. See, all these are capital letter, they are starting. That's why this is the bad practice. And see, you are starting with the account ID A small, and first name F small, and ID I capital. So the camel case means that one, first word all lowercase, second word onwards first letter capital letter. So that's the best practices you must follow. Okay. And variable name should start with alphabet lowercase. It contains alphanumerics. Variable name should not start with a number. Variable names cannot contain spaces, plus, minus, something like that. You should not have those values. So here are some of the examples of declaring a variable. See, data type, declare, just a declaration, this one. These are all declaration. No assignment here. See, they're very clearly telling, declaring a variable. So you have to follow these syntaxes. Declaring a variable syntax is data type, variable name. See, int is, semicolon. That's a declaring a variable of type integer. The variable name here is. So double salary. Here data type is a double, salary is the variable name. See, yes, small case. Boolean is married. So this is how you need to follow the naming convention. Boolean means you have to use is married, is logged in, like that. You can give the Boolean variable name like that. So declaring a variable of type Boolean, string name. See, integer array. So this is square bracket represent this array numbers. So the numbers is the array variable name. Array variable name. So this array contains a group of numbers. That's array means. Array is group of numbers you can store. This is all declaring a variable. Then see, you can also initialize a variable when you declare it by assigning it a value. Please read this statement 3-4 times if you don't understand. You can also initialize a variable when you declare it by assigning a value. So declaration time itself, you can initialize the value for that variable, or you can assign the value for that. So initialization, assigning, both are same. And see that int a is equal to 35. You are declared and initialize a variable of type integer. So you are declaring and double salary equal to 75,000.0. Declare and initialize a variable of type double. Boolean is married equal to true. String name equal to John Smith. See, string. So the value, how you are enclosing? Within the double quotes. So into numbers equal, see, square brackets. You can use a square bracket or curly bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, many values you are storing. That's what I told you. Array comes in which data type format? Array comes in which data type format?
Non-primitive.
Curly brackets.
Non-primitive, sir.
Non-primitive data type. So non-primitive data type means you can store many values, right? Even string also non-primitive. That's why, see, many characters, a group of characters or a collection of characters is a string. Right? A collection of characters is a string. Say string college name. So JNTU. So byte B4 equal to 25. So this is the valid. First started with alphabet, then number. But this one is not valid. Why? Why it is not valid?
It is starting with
Yeah,
the number.
start with numeric, right? That's it.
Starting with a number. So variable name should not start with a number. So that's why this is a wrong. And see here, declaring a variable again. So I'm giving more examples here and assigning a value here. So the assignment operator, I told you already. What is the purpose of assignment operator? It will copy the right side value into left side variable. It will copy the right side value into
Left side.
left side variable. Who is doing that copying? This assignment
Assignment
operator.
Assignment
See,
operator.
very clearly given. Assignment copies values from one variable into another variable. That's assigning. You are assigning means you are copying them to another variable. It doesn't move values. Move is different, copying is different. Don't confuse there. So single equal sign is called assignment operator. So assigning the value. Okay. Are you all clear on the assignment operator and double equal to? Again, I'm emphasizing this one more time. So single equality is called assignment operator. What it will do?
Copy the right side value to left side.
Copy the right side
Variable.
value to left side variable.
Left side variable.
So double equal to what it will do? When you will use a double equal to?
Comparison, sir.
Comparing between two numbers.
Compare the values.
The true or false.
Okay, so that's the all about this, and let's go and start the